What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on Sussex Farms. Sorry it's been so long in between the episodes of this one. I'm going to start going back and trying to get my episodes on my, different maps or whatever more consistent, but figure we come back on here today and play around on Sussex. So right where I left off was finishing the cultivating on here. I think last time we were on here, we were doing a bunch of lime and stuff like that, and getting some fields planted. I think like right in front of the main farm area, we did all the fields over there. There was 4 small fields. We joined them all into one and got them all going. I believe we did corn over there. I think it was corn. And that's just because like the pigs and stuff, they take a lot of corn. This thing actually is got kind of slow. I'm used to the subsoiler that I said subsoiler. I meant the cultivator, the flex coil cultivator here. I'm used to the one that's like the regular one, not the mod one, because you could fast farm with it. And this one is the Field Creator Pack mod flex coil cultivator, and does not. You can't fast farm with it. So it's a little slower on this, but I think all the rest of the fields are already cultivated. Missing something over there, but I believe this is the last field that needs to be cultivated, at least over here in this area. So I'll go ahead and knock this out. It'll be a little bit slower going here, because you guys know with that big flex coil I can fast farm with this. I'll be able to do like 15 and 20 mile an hour. I forget exactly how fast it goes, but let's flip around here real quick. And like cultivating with this big cultivator has been like the only thing I've been using this 9RX to do. Just because it's pretty powerful. I just haven't been driving it that much. You see, it only has an hour and a half time on it. It's a nice ride though. Getting there nice and dirty. Cultivating always gets everything so filthy. And I have the dirt on fast. I'm sure it's on fast. So what we have in store today, I was thinking about doing the rest of this cultivating, seeing what needs to be lime still. I believe we brought over a whole load of lime and put it in probably the multi-grain for the storage. I think it's the storage, or I forget what it's called. Grain silo with multi-fruit mod. I think that's what it's called. Sorry, sometimes I just forget what they're called. I really need to start writing everything down, so I just kind of have it written in front of me and certain names of equipment and stuff like that. That way I kind of get to know it better just by writing it down. I usually remember stuff better when I write it down. So yeah, we're up here on 36 right now. And I believe... I wonder if I put 38 and 39 together in one field. But last time we did 7, 8, 9, 10 over there, all in one field, that'd be a good one. Animal straw barn, I wonder what they want over there. So yeah, we got a few fields around. I'm not sure about 41, I forget what's going on down there. But it would be nice to kind of buy the BGA down by 22 down there. And I was almost thinking about buying those grass fields right over there as well. So what I was thinking is I have a bunch of slurry or no, sorry, not slurry, but manure in my cows and my pigs. Probably close to a couple 100,000 liters, I believe, between the two of them. And I need to do something with all that to be able to make some money with it. and we'll look again on prices, but I think manure goes like dirt cheap. You don't get shit for your shit, you know. Like on No Man's Land, you get $1,200 for 1,000 liters, which is doing really really good. On this one's like probably $50 for 1,000 liters. But what I think I could do is buy the BGA down there, down by 22. Take all my manure down there, dump it into that BGA, which I really have to go down and check out. I haven't really checked it all out down there, so maybe I'll drive down there. We'll take a peek at that little area down there and kind of the setup, because I might need to get like a conveyor belt or take a wheel loader down there or something to be able to dump it into the BGA. So I'll figure that up. Hey, what's up, Riley? How's it going, dude? Glad you're here. Sorry it's been so long. But so what I think I could do is take all that manure to the BGA, dump it in there, and then be able to get money from digestate off of the BGA. So that's what I was thinking. Try and check that out, because I'd hate to just have a bunch of manure that I don't really need that much of, because I only have some greenhouses and stuff like that. I don't have a whole bunch of greenhouses, and it doesn't take that much manure to get those guys going. How did I get this John Deere on console? Oh man, you don't know? You gotta type in a bunch of numbers and cheat codes and stuff to get this. No, I'm just joking. This John Deere 9RX comes with Borgalt pack. So if you get that DLC with the Borgalt pack, you get like the big Borgalt like Seed Hawk style seeders and all that stuff, storage tanks. I forget what they're all called. And it comes with the 9RX as well. Thing's nice, but not as nice as my Fent. All my Fents are way better than this. But it's pretty sweet. It's just a quad track, you know. I used the Case quad track for years. It's almost the same thing. Alright, so that plowing didn't take that long. Cultivating. This thing's considered a plow. That's why I said plowing. But here, let's fold this up here. Hey, what's up, everybody? We got 5 people on here already. I'm glad you guys are all here. Sorry it's so late in the day. Yesterday I said I was going to do an earlier stream, and all of a sudden it's 10 o'clock at night here my time. So I can imagine all you guys. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? Sorry it's so late again. I was just saying, Pistol Pete, about how late it is. I said last night that I was going to do an earlier stream, and then I took my wife and daughter out to the beach today. It's like 100 miles, less than 100 miles. So I probably drove a few hundred miles today. Drove out there to the beach, did some stuff out there, looked at a couple stores. That was nice because it's been so long. We've all been on quarantine type stuff, and it was nice getting out and doing some of the regular shit. So yeah, these fields up here, I just went ahead, and you still kind of see where that little road was when I plowed all this into one field. So looks like we got to figure out some seed up here. I'm just making sure nothing else how to get plowed. And then we'll check to see what needs to be limed. Alright, so all this field will still need to be cultivated. But we don't have to do that right now. We have lots of fields that we have to do, so we could totally just leave him parked up here for now. I don't think I could hire a worker on this either. Let's see. Yeah, I can't hire a worker on this either. That's just because that flex coil, the flex coil is, this is the mod. And you can't, it doesn't, what am I doing? Playing Farm Sim. Just kidding. This is the mod flex coil that allows you to, like, plow. But it doesn't allow you to hire a worker because it says it doesn't allow workers to plow fields. Yeah, I got all these still in here. Let's see. Everything's pretty much filled up to where we had it. You know, this is all the water set up. We got cows going. We were taking milk loads. Let's see what we got for the animals. It's not seasons. Right now we have 7,000 liters of milk going. But look at the manure, 136,000, and then the pigs in this one have 89,000 liters of manure. We also have these pigs down here, which I just put over there, so they only have, you know, a little bit of slurry, a little bit of manure. Looks like they need some more straw over there. But yeah, we were getting overflow on these pigs here, so I took pigs out of that one, and I took 64 down there. You guys saw some of that last time. But we got a bunch of pigs loaded over there. How many cows did we have? I believe we had 250 cows over here, so they've already bred 20 cows. And then we had 350 pigs. No, we didn't have that many. We only had 250 pigs, right? Yeah, we're doing like, you know, almost 100 pigs a day or whatever, something. So yeah, we had like 250 pigs as well, but they just took off. I think there was only 200 sheep, and now there's 210 sheep. So yeah, they're all looking good. Like they need a little bit more food and stuff, but it's not season, so this is actually enough to hold them over for 10 days in this, you know, non-seasons gameplay here. Hey, what's up, Gordo? How's it going, dude? Long time no see. So yeah, we got this whole load of silage. That was one of those first things that we did, but this is all still sitting over here. Full load of that, looking real good. We do have a bunch of manure, so actually I'm going to hop into the Mahindra, wherever that is. Oh, there it is. And we're going to go buzz down by this BGA down here, and we'll go check it out. And I got a little bit of money right now, so we'll go down and see how much they want for that little place, and kind of how our little setup will be down there. I get hit by cars here all the time. Some days. Just gonna pass these guys up here. Maybe not. They're moving pretty good. Yeah, I've been around all these guys. And I think we should go this way. Whoa. This thing's kind of touchy on the driver in a little bit. Actually, I haven't driven this in a while. Like last night was the first time I played in a week. I do like driving this around though. It does 60, it gets around pretty good. You can drive it anywhere. Just gonna cut through. Oh, that was close. What was that? Those cars are taking the fucking turns sharp. I think I can cut through over here. Look, Sealy P. It's tight, right? Sealy P Bakery, right? Isn't that what this is? Yeah, that's super tight. I love that he has his name in this map. Same with the Sealy G, right? Isn't that right here? The Sealy G Bakery, that's what it is. That's his daughter. The Sealy EG Bakery. I love it. That's really cool. That's how you know Mr. Sealy P is the man, because Alien Jim, who's the maker of this map, wanted to put him in the map. So that's his little spot there. Awesome. It's like some of this, some of this map has little these little lots here. You could buy this little lot here just by itself if you want to set up, and this is all perfectly flat area where you could put sheds or little animal pens or whatever and kind of make it your own thing. But it's perfectly flat little cheap lot you could buy. You could buy just this spot if you're starting off like that. Oh, you said what time zone am I in? Are you talking to me? Because if you're asking me, you guys should know what time zone I'm in. I'm Oregon trees, man. I'm in Oregon. It's Pacific time. So yeah, these grass fields right here, I was thinking about buying. I do have the mower, so we could totally mow these down. It's not season, so I'm not worried about the grass like disappearing or any of that. We could totally get some mowing going, and we could do some bales, some hay bales. Um, but really, I'd probably want to turn it into something like silage that we can then, because there's all these silage bunkers right here, which is super awesome. So if we buy this area down here, we got these two massive silo bunkers, or bunker silos. I said it backwards. You said, "Oh wow, yeah, yeah." Of course, I'm in Oregon, man. Oregon trees, man. But this is that whole area that we can buy that way. Oh yeah, and all this right here is the digestate. So that's big digestate storage in there. Looks like gross shit, huh? Look at that, slooping around in there. But that'd be super awesome to get the digestate out of that by bringing the manure over, which is awesome. Look at that. I really like that a lot because this is where... See, I've never even brought anything down to this BGA ever. So I don't think I can open it yet because I don't own it. But I like that we can just come right up here with the truck back in and dump. I wonder what the capacity is here. It's pretty cool looking. But, once we get this area set up with a bunch of silage in here, we do have all the other silage as well. So if we're not getting a bunch of money... Oh, you live in Texas? Oh, I didn't think about that. I guess I never asked you where you were. Oh, you thought I was in the Eastern? Nah, nah. I'm always like one of the latest up online because, unless you're like in Hawaii or something like that. But like in the U.S., I'm usually one of the later guys up online because, when it's like right now it's 10 o'clock here, a lot of the people like Irish Wolf and stuff like that. Right now over there, it's midnight or no, it's 1 in the morning for him. It's 3 hours difference. So, but yeah, we'll be able to get both these bunker silos going. I like that little ladder deal there. It's kind of a nice little touch on that. Well, these bunkers are huge. I don't know what the capacity is on these, but if you guys know me at all, my bunkers and me filling up my bunkers to the brim, you're gonna know that I like that. Nice little storage here. Oh yeah, that's sweet too with lights. Yeah, I love all the lights and stuff in this. All the switches, easy to find at nighttime too. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see how much money this little area costs. Hopefully we can afford it. I don't even know how much this area is. Is that really all it is? $20,000? What? No way. I was thinking it was going to be like, $200,000. Yeah, we're buying that. 20 grand? Well, man, how much are these fields then? Buy that, buy that. I don't want this field anymore. I was doing little experiments on some of these fields here that had cotton on it and stuff. But I'm not doing that anymore at all, so we'll get rid of those. And what's on this field? Is that corn? Let's see. Growth. Wow. How much is that? Since we didn't have to spend that much money on that, I'm buying that as well. Give us just under $1 mil. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I already own all this land up here. But you see like where the fields are? That's where our fields are. So when you buy this area up here, um, you have to get all this land up here as well. So I didn't mind doing that. Looks like we own a lot more when it's like this than when it's like this. Just because you buy all the in-between land as well. But yeah, see, we plow those together, so those are good. This one's a little bit bigger. This one was a little bit bigger. Join all those together. 15's a little bit bigger. It'd be nice to actually eventually bring all this up into here, like into one field for 15. But yeah, 24 is nice. That's corn there, I guess. So we just got a whole bunch of corn. Those are 2 grass fields that we have now. And now we own this bad boy here. So let's see if I go over here and open up this little hatch now that we own this. Oh, yep. There it goes. Yep, arrow pointing down. That's nice. So, I think what we should probably do is go back and we'll just go this way. I think we could get through right here. I have new neighbors. Some of my new neighbors are super loud. Like, we only live in an apartment right now. And let's see where we get out of here. The people below, we live in the middle too. It's like a 3-story apartment. It's not bad. We live right in the middle. Nice little place. But the people above us are like super heavy footed, and I'm not used to people being above me. And then like the people next door are, man, where do you get out of here? Are like gamers and stuff like that, and they like movies and stuff super loud. So it's like their bass is rumbling next door. So it's like it's weird hearing all the different sounds. You said how much money do I have after I bought all that? I got that much money, 987,000. I had like what I have, 1.4. Oh, that's why you should always look where you're going. And that truck didn't even want to stop. You guys running away with all the kegs. You see that truck? I don't want that truck. All the kegs on that one. The steering on this thing is touchy. Touchy. Especially when you're hitting the throttle full blast. Oh yeah, chickens are doing good. We might need to do a run of eggs pretty soon. And we got 6 people on here now. What's up, you guys? Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you drop a thumbs up, huh? I'm trying to get 10 thumbs up on my videos at least. That'd be sweet. I appreciate you guys all being here and watching, though. Alright. So what I would like to do is probably use the semi-truck, which is right here. We'll just use this one. I was going to use the dump truck, but the dump truck's only 60,000, and this thing is 79,000, so we're going to run this over here, see if we could get this thing all filled up with manure, and take it on down. Get it all dumped in. I do want to check prices on all that stuff before we go to sell, or before we go to take it to the BGA or any of that. You see we have all that manure right there in the pigs. And then over here in the cows is a shit ton. Literally. Should be good. I always park it at an angle. That's funny. You said, wow, you're richer now. How am I richer now if I just spent, you know, over $500,000 or whatever I just spent? But you said you should do a Lone Oak, now since you live in Oregon. Yeah, I should do Lone Oak. I've been wanting to do Lone Oak, but you know, Irish Wolf is doing Lone Oak on his saving his grandparents' farm and doing all that. Lone Oak's nice though. It's a nice map. And actually, I haven't played it as much as I wanted to, so that's a possibility in the future. I just been kind of wanting to get more, you know, get more focused on the few different Let's Plays that I already have going on, so I'll probably wait for something new. What's the point? Pretending to play on a farm? Well, yeah, just like anything you do in a game, it's pretending, you know, like if you play like NBA 2K, you're pretending to play basketball. But this one is just like, you know, you gotta use all the equipment. I think for me personally, like the point that I like is that you gotta use all the equipment and stuff like that. And I always thought using like heavy equipment or like farm equipment, machinery and stuff like that, I always thought that was pretty cool. So getting, you know, being able to do that and being able to like build your own farms and like terraform the ground and kind of design and landscape and do all your own ideas, or certain maps that give you a blank slate that you gotta just do all the stuff. So the point is that it's a video game and it's all to have fun and do all that stuff. So if you like playing football games or racing games or any of that kind of game, play that. If you like farming or want to try it out, this game is super badass. Yeah, well, you don't need to be timing anybody up, Pistol Pete. He was just asking a question. You don't need to ban people or kick anybody out the stream for asking a question. Apparently, he doesn't know about Farm Sim. You know, Farm Sim is pretty big, man. If you are not familiar with Farm Simulator, check out some of the online stuff that the other guys are doing, the pros are doing. I'm just starting out, a brand new kind of streamer, so to speak. You know, obviously I have some videos going on there. I do streams pretty often, but yeah, farming is fun, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I could do this shit in real life instead of building cabinets. That's fun too. But yeah, like the heavy equipment and stuff, and just being able to, you know, you can do a money cheat and you can buy whatever you want on here, or you can do it the hard way, like a boss. But also, Glock 31 there, NH420. You sound young for your question. You sound like you're a young guy, because a guy of my age or older would never ask that question. So you must be a little bit younger, which is no problem. Never hurts to ask a question either, you know. You can either get a good answer for me, or I could tell you to go fuck off. Yeah, either way, I'll still give you a response, if you know what I mean. But, you know, I keep it real, keep 100%. You know, I don't lie to nobody. Got no reason to lie. Especially not in the game, you know. Not in real life either. I grew up where, you know, your word is all you really got, you know. So if you want to lie to other people, you're lying to yourself, and like, what's the point? So, if I fuck up or whatever, I usually admit to it, move on, learn from my mistakes. Nobody's perfect, especially not me. And I try to teach my kids that as well. As long as you learn from it and grow from it. Oh, I never did check the price on Manure, Digestate, or any of that. With this loader, I just get going sometimes, man. I've just done freaking million freaking scoops with this thing. I will get like conveyor belt and setup over here and all that stuff, but you know, like on my seasons map on the Cows Making Millions Let's Play, I have conveyors on that just because the manure adds up so quick. I don't want to be scooping loads every day, all day long. But playing on here, this is the first time. It's not even that many days into this game, I don't think. This is like, I've used this loader quite a bit already. It only has an hour and, what would that be, 20 minutes? 1.3? So yeah, it's like not even that far in, and we've already been breeding like crazy on all of our animals and getting everything going. But if I run it on speed one and take our time on everything, I'll only have to do this like every 3 or 4 days or even more. I could let it go for a while. But as long as we could take the byproduct and make money off of it, oh, we're full, nice. As long as we could take the byproduct and make money from something that they're just pooping out, That's why on that No Man's Land it works out so good. Cover up the poop. And we'll just go down this way. Out. This grass field's all ready for mowing as well. And this is the grass that I use to feed the sheep, which I think they're pretty good on food as well. Like I was saying on regular gameplay, it's like 10 days when you get your animals all filled up. Before we go out here, before I forget again, come on, stop, car. Man, this car's coming in hot. I am going to check the prices. So what we really want to look at is like manure, and I think if we scroll down, wow, look at manure. So I just bought that BGA, and look, isn't that awesome? It takes Slurry over there, which is awesome, and it takes manure right there as well. So at first there was only the Slurry yard, which you see is $77. Isn't that's absolutely outrageous. But look at how good Digestate is, right? So now we're really going to be making a killing because we own the BGA now, so that just popped up right there. So now it's 1,200 for 1,000 liters, which is exactly like No Man's Land, which is absolutely awesome, which I never knew about this map. Oh man, you're all good, Pistol Pete. I appreciate you having my back, man. That's why you're my moderator. You're like my attack dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't even worry about it. You don't have to apologize. But everybody can ask questions and stuff like that. People start really like running their mouth and talking shit or whatever on here. Man, kick their ass out or time them out or whatever. But usually, you're on here pretty often or whatever. You see the people that are on here. We usually have a bunch of good crowd, So I'm glad you don't have to worry about too much of that. But like I was saying, though, we're going to be able to make 1,200 here, and then off the byproduct of the byproduct, we can then take it down to the old slurry yard. That's what I was first talking about. I was going to be able to take the digestate, which is that hamburger-looking symbol up there, and that's $1,869 for 1,000 liters. So potentially we're making, what's that, $3,000 off 1,000 liters? About like over $3,000. Hopefully that works, because if that works, that's awesome. Because this load right here is a bunch of money. Alright, coming out, everybody, coming out. Don't hit me. And I don't think that we'll get the money right away. And I'm hitting the brakes on this thing, trying to slow it down. It's fucking heavy. I don't think we'll get the money right away. A lot of BGAs won't. We won't get the money for it until midnight. But it is, you know, you see what time it is right now. It's almost 1700, so it won't be that long until we call it a day here and speed through the night, so. You said you guys what? Use poop as... We could use the poop as hamburger meat? That doesn't sound that good. See, what is the best way to get down here? I swear there should be a route back here around to the BGA, because it's so weird that you have to go all the way down past Sealy P over there and all that. Oh, coming in hot, coming in hot. See, I don't think I can get in over here, can I? Ah, I can. It just goes up. Right here, right? Is that an opening? Yeah, that's where I go in, is right here. Okay. That makes more sense. I say it's so weird that I have to go through the grass area and around that way. Oh, come on. Look down at my phone just for a sec. I'd be very surprised if I got cashed out for this manure right now, so we'll probably have to wait until tonight. That's not a big deal. I could run back and clear the rest out and then get the pigs cleared out. And, man, as soon as I do that, just this manure alone right here will obviously easily pay for the payment of coming down here, because it was only like 20 grand, right? 20,500 for all this right here and the big bunkers. I can't believe I wasn't already down here. But that's the thing, though. See how much it takes? It doesn't let you take very much. I'm surprised it let us dump in that much. What's the capacity on that right now? Yeah, so not a whole lot, I guess. I could speed up time just a bit. Just swallow them down here. Oh, see, just to empty this out real quick. And I'll stop the time again, because when the time goes fast, it consumes it way faster. Watch, he'll probably just let me dump it all in. Oh, nope, still not. But it's already zeroed back out again. So it does consume it pretty fast. And all gone. So if you want to, you know, cheat the time a little bit like that, you sure can. Stream for 2 hours? I'll probably stream for a while. I've only been streaming, what, for half an hour or so? Maybe a little bit more? Probably be like a 2-hour stream or something tonight. Feeling pretty good about it. Sussex Farm is just, I swear every time I play this one, there's a lot to do. You know, we're going pretty big on this one, so there's always stuff to work on. I have been wanting to take care of doing all this manure and whatnot, though, so getting that all cleared out and getting the BGA figured out, that kind of pumped me up a little bit to do some more. Because, man, you know, if we're getting 3 grand off of some poop, that's pretty good. Gotta find out our best route to getting down over there. Probably just this way. Past the guy trying to start his car every day. So funny. Yeah, what I was gonna do is just store a bunch of manure in my multi fruit grain silo right there. But man, since we could just take it right down there and dump it, that's the way to go. I wonder how much silage is worth at that BGA, if it even takes it there. Oh, my blinker was on the whole time. Didn't even know. So I think it's only a few more scoops down here. I'm over here on this. A little bit more than that. It's just because I sped the time up. I didn't even speed the time up that much either. It's just, man, when it's going, they're going, man. They're really a lot of pigs and a lot of cows and stuff. They really pack on the pile, if you know what I mean, when the time's going fast. Time was always back in like kind of at an angle like that, maybe a little bit more of an angle. Because when you're loading, it just makes it that much easier, less moves. You guys that watch me probably hear me say that pretty often. It's just you could back out and then you're already like lined up. Oops. Just have to get a little bit closer there. But yeah, when you back out, you're not doing a full, 90-degree turn or whatever you're doing. Or no, it wouldn't be a, yeah, it would be like a 90-degree doing like a 45-degree turn, so it's even less. Man, at least with all my new neighbors being loud, I don't have to worry about being quiet. But yeah, my women and my daughter both last night or this morning told me that they couldn't even hear me out here streaming, so I don't have to be worrying about that. My neighbors are being loud, so I don't have to worry about being quieter than them, It's pretty good. Try doing this first person. I could do a little bit. It's kind of hard when you do it because once the bucket goes up above you right here, you can't see it anymore. That's the only reason why I don't do it first person, but I can scoop it in there. Just like that, I could kind of do it. It's just I can't tell what the bucket's doing. I can tell it's back down here in front of me. But when I go to scoop, I can scoop first person. It's hard to tell like where the front of the bucket is though, because like when you look down like this, like if you're actually sitting in here, you can look up over the steering wheel more, or like you could put your head down and look up. You can look up above. Like you can put your head down and look past your hood up here, like in real life. So doing it like this is like tunnel vision almost, where you can't. It doesn't give you your full view. But all you know is you have to come up here, bump into your truck a little bit, tip it just a little bit forward, and then use your other part to tip the high dump part down. And you can dump it in a little bit more, and then bring your high dump part back, and then tip your bucket back up a little bit and back up. So you could do it first person. It's just you can see your bucket. You don't have tunnel vision when you're out in third person like this. I actually like doing like in cab a lot. Actually, I really prefer it. I just wish I had more. Oh, you said I'm good at it either way. Well, thanks, buddy. I've been doing this shit right here since Farm 15, so I did a lot of scoops, and stuff. Not with this high dump bucket. This thing is awesome. I love the 8,000 liter capacity, but I appreciate the compliment. This is actually like one of my probably more favorite things to do in the game, just because it's like super basic, but it takes a little bit of practice, you know, getting your bucket down right. And I have like the sensitivities up pretty high, so you see every once in a while I'll bounce the bucket on the ground. And that's like about all for the cows, so I'm gonna take the truck over to the pigs and we'll get them all emptied out as well. And we gotta clean up their little feeding areas too. Maybe I'll just get in here and do that real quick. Sometimes it's hard to get a good view inside this pig pen here. Sometimes this food like acts like it's hard as well, just like on No Man's Land. Sometimes they'll like, see how it's lifting the bucket up? I got a good scoop on it. I guess I'm not all the way flat either. See how it lifts it up like that? Like the food is just super hard or something. I don't know, it's weird. I was trying to go flatter. It's just weird. Sometimes it doesn't like to scoop it up like it does. Is it just because it's so much there? Or other maps, I feel like other animal pins and stuff like that, it doesn't do that. Certain ones. Oh, you know, I actually wanted to dump this back in there. I'm sure I could just jump this right back on their trigger here. So they're all cleaned up now. And then we're gonna get this over here. It's where it says 0%, but it looks like there's still pig food in there. It's weird that it does that sometimes. Kind of glitches out. Alright, we'll just leave this right here for a sec. I'll run back over here and get the truck. This one won't take as long to clean out. The cows had more. I don't even know if I'm going to do a full clean out over there. What do we got? 67%. I might just do one more load and then call it good for now. We'll see how it's looking after this thing's full. But man, if we could get that money off of the digestate and off of selling it too, like, come on now. That's almost cheating. Like, I didn't even know it was so good. Here, we'll get a little bit further over here. So I always like to be kind of at an angle like that. It just makes it so much easier. Hopefully I have enough room. Maybe I want to be more against that hedge. Something like that right there, because that loader's not going to have a lot of room to back up and turn around with that concrete wall, this concrete or cinder block wall here. So I had to give it just a little bit more room to make that turn. The old pooper scooper. Here we go, pooper scooping. Oh, almost didn't give me a full bite there. See how close that wall is. So you need like kind of, you know, as much room as you could get right there. Yeah, it's probably not going to be that many scoops. not that many scoops to fill it up, is what I mean. So there'll still be a good pile, but that's, you know, always profit for the next day or whatever. We're just kind of testing this out. But man, you know, getting, you know, almost 160,000 liters. Was that 158? 158,000 liters brought down. You know, times $3 grand. What's the math on that? No, that's not right. It'd be, what's 158 times 3,000? That's what it would be. What's that, like 40 or 450,000? Almost $500,000 off two trailers. If that's what we're going to be getting off of it, you know, we'll still have to take the digestate and deal with that, and take that and go sell that to get the extra money. But man, once it's all said and done, we're doing good, doing real good. Like I said, this thing won't take that many scoops to top off here. Like I said, it was looking pretty full. And this 8,000 liter capacity bucket here doesn't waste that much time. So just for now, we're just gonna park this here. That's almost enough manure again for a whole nother load. We'll go round this down. I was wondering too, on the price menu there, the old, you know, the market there said that the BGA takes slurry. I'm not quite sure how it accepts the slurry, but it does say that you can sell it there. So I also kind of want to look into that too, because we do have quite a bit of slurry in there as well. And if we could take both of those down there, get rid of both of those, and then get the digestate from that, which is the byproduct of the byproduct. Sorry about that plane, so loud. Yeah, where is it? That thing. Sorry, I was trying to see the plane. Oh, I crashed into a pole. Yeah, it's always flies over. There it goes. When that thing's flying over, it's so freaking loud. But yeah, if we get the byproduct off the byproduct and off both of the byproducts, we could get money from. Like, come on. And then, like, you know, once the pigs start doing really good, we can start selling the pigs. Once there's so many cows, we can start selling the cows. You know, there's going to be a whole bunch of milk. And that's not even counting all of our fields and stuff that we're going to be running too. Is this the turn? I think this is the right one. Whoa, sorry. Whoa, man. The death wobble. I was just so surprised on how cheap that BGA is. Man, it's like you go and buy just a small BGA and it's more than 20 grand. You know, you're looking at 50 or 100 grand just to buy a BGA, let alone a whole facility. You know, like, that's a big spot up there for 20 grand. Oh man, freaking rusty driving this. You could definitely tell this when the weight is in here. You could definitely feel the difference. Big difference. I wonder if that weigh station works at all. Let's check that out. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just for looks, you know. Let's see if it actually works. Just gotta get pulled up on here. Although I like that it fits the whole truck really well. Yeah, that's probably about right. Let's see if we just drop that, how much is just that. Huh. That's not that accurate right there. Because that trailer weighs something and there's 79,000 liters in there. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Tearful Yo. Is that how you say it? Appreciate you being here, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. If you like what you see and being part of the live stream and stuff, hit the bell for notifications. Make sure you tell all your friends. If you're new to the game, check it out more. There's a lot of people online. Not a lot of people, but good handful of people that are doing it on console and on PC. This is all console here. Oh, you did? Yep. What's up, man? Appreciate it. Welcome, new subscriber. Is this your first time seeing anything from my channel? Because if so, I appreciate you being here, man. A lot more content to come. Can I add you? Yeah, man, you could add me. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by no. Wow, did it just let me dump that whole thing in there? Very confused on that. Whoa, what's up with that, huh? Now the capacity's higher? Very, very odd. I don't understand why. But it just let me dump in that whole thing. Remember before it wouldn't let me dump all of it. Three rules. What's your 3 rules there, Pistol Pete? Oh, what am I doing? Alright, so man, we got some money going. Or some potential money going. Oh yeah, I was wondering. So, in here, it says this BGA for $479 for 1,000 liters for Slurry. You see the other Slurry yard down there? You get 118, which don't spam, yeah, for sure. 2, don't be mean. Yep, that's my responsibility. If somebody's gonna be mean on this channel, it's gonna be me, because it's my channel. But nobody's mean on here. People are all nice. Don't cuss. You could cuss a little bit. You know, don't be an asshole about it. But you know, I slip up and cuss all the time. Not even slip up. It's freedom of speech, and I'm an adult. You know, so you know, if you guys are a little bit younger, I apologize for my language sometimes. But I talk like this in front of my kids. My kids are immune to the real world, so and you should be fine. Yeah. Just have a good time. This channel's all about having a good time, chilling. You guys watching what I'm doing, commenting and chilling, and kind of brings everybody together so we could, we could all hang out and kind of chill on the farm sim world. But what I want to do is figure out where the slurry actually goes, or does it get accepted into the same one? Does anybody know? Because I kind of want to do a load of slurry down here, but I'm not sure where it's accepted. Is it accepted here? Can you add me? Oh, are you, did you send me a friend request? Because if you did, I'll definitely have to wait until after my stream. That way I'm not, like, blacking out the screen for me accepting your request for everybody else that's watching. Go ahead and run this back. I think I'm going to try to get a load of slurry up here. and we'll see if we could make that happen. Maybe we're just dumping it in the same thing, but I really want to figure that out, because besides like fertilizing our ground, which I'm just gonna probably use fertilizer, um, that's the only thing the slurry is good for. You could also use digestate for that too, but man, the digestate is going really well. It's going for a good amount of money, you know. You're downloading it? What are you downloading, the game? Or... It's crazy this game is going for free, right? Free games? I hope everybody picked this game up. I don't even care that I paid $40 for it. Even though I got the Platinum expansion and I have all the DLC for it and all that. It's crazy that they're getting it for free. Hopefully everybody starts playing this. Hopefully they're getting more, I should go this way. Getting more hype, you know, and getting more recognition for their game. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, buddy. You can't, your settings. I'm not sure about what you're talking about settings or anything. I really do want to wash this really quick, actually. I did not wash this last time, and then I just parked it, and it was dirty today. Boom, boom. Old pressure washer. Knock this mud off of here. I have the dirt on fast as well, so everything gets dirty really fast. I used to not like that, but after playing these games for a long time, the dirt is kind of cool. And we just gotta do this trailer a little bit. I usually like to clean all the equipment and put it all back nice. That way the next time I grab it, it's all ready to rock and roll. In style, you know. This thing does need some fuel soon, too. We've been using it quite a bit. It's the only truck I've really used the whole time. We do have the black one over there, which is nice. It's only that shorter single axle in the back, but it works really good for this this pace setter here. Little double dump belly dump. Good for grain and stuff like that. I don't use it very much though. This is my favorite. All right. So what I think we should do? Oh yeah, duh. We'll still need that truck. Maybe we could grab the shorter one. I'm not sure how it's gonna do, because it's so short between the cab and the back of the truck. When it hooks up, the tanks are like, they're like all the way up into the cab, you know. Ooh, oh wow! Can't believe I just did that. Bounced up over that, and I didn't have a lot of control. That's right, easy fix. And then this green, yeah, this green one here, this green tanker, I was going to use it for slurry, so I don't think there's anything in here yet. Let's see how this hooks up to it. Oh yeah, that actually hooks up good. Enough space between the cab and the tanker. And this thing is empty. So we'll get her all filled up. Yeah, we'll do the cows first. And that trigger for that is going to be right here. So I'll flip around here and back in. I like the color of that green tanker. This is a mod. It holds 60,000 liters of pretty much any liquid, I think. Yeah, 262,000 liters. So if we get, how much did it say that was? 479. It's probably a consistent price too. Just like on No Man's Land, the BGA doesn't fluctuate. It's always 1,200, like all the time. So hopefully that's consistent. I don't mind paying 479 for runny poop. Not if we have that much. Oh, and that's weird. This tanker is not the one that I thought it was. Very strange. We'll have to switch that up because the one that I thought it was is not that one either. Ah, I must not have that unless it's here in animals. Nope, I don't have that mod installed. Oh, the exact same tanker. It's this one. I guess you could change the color on that one. But, not even the same one. We'll have to get that going. When will you be on later? I have to go. Um, yeah, I'm on almost every single night. But I have a bunch more videos as well. Make sure you go through and look at all those videos if you want. And give me a thumbs up and all that stuff. But yeah, make sure you hit the bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm on. So we're just going to take this 32,000 liters. I thought we were going to be running 60,000 down there. So that's kind of a bummer there. I might only do one load of this because I don't want to do that many loads if I can get another tanker on here soon to do 60,000 a run. Because doing 60,000, whoa, freaking curb. Doing 60,000 a load is like, doing one load for every two of these. So I at least want to bring this down here and kind of figure out where to dump. I've never taken Slurry to a BGA before. But nothing wrong with that. It says it takes it, so this right here is like 15 grand, right? Yeah, about $15,000, and then the digestate will be worth even more. The digestate here is about 40 grand for how much we can make off of this slurry. I know I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, but there's not that many cars that come down here. Whoa, coming in hot. Man, I was trying to hit the brakes back there. This little single axle doesn't have all that stopping power in the back. Handles these tankers really good though, so I like it. Really nice turn radius too. That's why I love like the man truck, like cab over type of style semi trucks, because the turn radius is super sharp. Really good little, I call them like yard runner type of truck, because it can maneuver around all the trailers in the yard real easy. I hope I could just dump this all right in here. Oh yeah, beautiful. But I guess it's taking it, right? How did I get more money? I didn't notice my money went up over there. Are we getting money right away when we're dumping? I don't think so. You can say you can stay longer. Cool, man. I'm glad you can stay longer. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So we did not get money right away from that. I wonder how much digestate we already have in our storage. Wow, look at that. Digestate is just climbing. We already have 84,000 liters of digestate. Just for fun. I'm pretty sure this tanker still, it's not the 60,000 liter capacity that I thought, but I'm pretty sure this thing can still hold digestate. So we'll go like that. Look at that. We would have 86,000 liters there. So we're just going to grab a whole load of this while we're here. Cool, I just got your friend request. I'll make sure I accept that when I get a chance. So, alright, where are we taking this? So this is our digestate now. And look at down in the slurry yard. Look at that, 1869. Where is the slurry yard? Where? Oh, it's right there. That's actually just a hop and a skip right up here, right to the old slurry yard. That's fantastic. You added me? Like you mean you friend requested me? Is that what you mean? And Pistol Pete, you should be. Are we not friends on the PlayStation there, Pistol Pete? I forget what your gamer tag is. I'm pretty sure it was the main road. Yep. Just need to get up here. Did I go the right way? Or was that it right there? Oh, no, we're almost there. It's on the other side here. It shows how much I know. Yeah, I know what your gamer tag is there, Tearful. Is it Tearful or Tearful? Oh, right, I forgot, Pistol Pete, you're on PC. I forgot about that. So you can normally tell a buy or a sell because a buy would be white and then the sell will be yellow. But it looks like they want to probably take that right there. Look at, we're just getting money for that right away. So just since we bought the BGA and we ran that over there, we got this much money going already. Is it Tearful, right? Not Cheerful. Tearful. I just don't want to mess your name up. Tearful, yo. Look at that money we got. That right there got almost 60 grand. That paid for the BGA and paid for all the food for the animals. Or one day, just one load right there. And that doesn't even count all the money that we're gonna get for dumping all that stuff in there at midnight either. So should be pretty good. Ooh, I knew he was gonna turn. I will probably wait to do more liquid transport, like slurry and digestate, until I get that bigger. Oh man, I don't know how that car had pushed me back like that. In real life, he would have been smushed. I know I'm going the wrong way. Don't mind me. And I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, liquid transport. So I'm going to get that other mod trailer on here. I'm pretty sure it's 60,000 liters. So then once we get that bigger trailer, bigger tanker, I'll get rid of this one. It's the same size, I think. Just like almost double the capacity. Which will really get us going. So for now, we'll just park this back. And I'll come back through and do like the animals and stuff later on. So let's see where we're at for fields here. So I want to check to see if they need um, lime. Sorry. It's weird, like on the growth. If you look at the growth, it doesn't show like the menu over there at all. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's just like a glitch in the game. But it's the soil composition. Oh yeah, that's the one that. So it's off, I guess. That's the one that would say that we need lime. So all that area up on top, we need lime, and then we gotta do a bunch of fertilizing and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna grab one of these 1050s here. Needs a little bit of repair, but I think I'll be fine for the day for right now. We're just doing some lime. We're not pulling very much. And then with these two trailers, the one on the left should be lime, the one on the right should be fertilizer. I just put lime on the left. So we'll come over here, grab one of these little wagons. And then we're gonna head on down, do some more liming. And yeah, we did this whole bit last time. I'm pretty sure it's corn. Yep, corn. Oh, only 50% fertilized, so we actually have to come back and finish that fertilizing. I'll go ahead and get this liming going. I appreciate you guys all being here tonight and following along and commenting. We have a whole bunch of comments on there tonight, so that's pretty cool. Oop, did I make it? Yeah. You said you're going to help a whole lot when it's downloaded? Are you just talking about like my videos and stuff like that? Are you downloading the game right now, right? So I think these were all good over here. Oh, yeah. Right here is where we need to start doing some lime. Yeah, it's cool that you're downloading it. It doesn't take up very much space, I don't think. I think we just needed some lime right around this edge. I could be mistaken though. Oh, I didn't mean to turn off the whole tractor. I just don't want to put lime down if I don't need it. So yeah, we're up here. So we do need it. Try and get the full spread here. If we miss little tiny bits, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I guess we missed a little bit back there. Like I said, it's not really that big of a deal. We're getting most of it. I do want to get all that though. I'll make one more pass, whatever. At least on that outside edge there, and then I'll make the turn. Sometimes it's hard to hit this outside edge just the way the trailer kind of follows around curves like that. So we'll just do this whole outside here. All this area needs lime because I expanded the field bigger. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna plant with all these back here. I just, need to do some stuff for the animals. Well, really, with the animals, I could always just buy stuff out of the multi-filling stations. But then I still, actually, let's see where we're at. I still need to be able to make money to pay um, for using those, whatever. So, to be able to use the multi-fill stations, I need to be able to pay for it. So, I don't need to keep going this way. But I think I need to go like this. And then do that whole area there. I knew I was missing a little piece there. And I could totally hire a worker to do this, which I probably will for that other area there. And I'll run back and get the fertilizer wagon going after I get this part here all buttoned up. Oh, you play football at your school? That's cool. I used to play some football too. Same, you play too? That's cool. Yeah, football's fun. It's been a crazy year this year, though, with all the social distancing and stuff like that, and a lot of activities being shut down due to COVID. I'm sure it kind of puts a damper on your guys' season. So yeah, we're gonna get all this lime going. Like I said, I'll go over and grab the fertilizer, get him going. Once the fertilizer's further ahead, I'll probably set him up as a worker and get the seeder going. Get some seed put down. Probably do soybeans on this backfield. This backfield back here is pretty big. I might do a whole bunch of soybeans. Let's see how that's looking now. Missed a couple little spots, no big deal. And then we're going to come over here. And I think this whole part of the field here that I'm on, not the other side, but I think this whole field needs lime. So this half of this new field here. But I think it just needs to go from here over, so we'll just run up the road here for just a sec. Alright, set that up as a worker. And then I noticed that the worker's not buying, so where's that? Oh yeah. Alright, so now he's buying. When you saw that I was live, I said, I know you're going to be nice. That's funny. You're trying to stop the virus. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on my comment reading here. Said I'm trying to stop the virus by playing games. Yeah. That's funny. He's the best. If you're talking about me, dude, I am not the best, but I really appreciate you saying that. I'm not terrible. Look at that nice straight line I'm driving right there. Just kidding. That's totally a worker. But I just like to have fun, you know, like to kind of show people how I play this game. Um, you know, to each their own. Everybody does their own little ways, their own little things, their own equipment they like, and all that stuff. What you saying? I'm saying I'm not the best, man. But man, like on PC, I never played this game on PC. I'd be, I would definitely not be able to keep up with the pros on PC, but I'll play with the best of them on console. I'll get down on some console play. Alright, so where are we at now? We need to come over here. We need to get... Let's jump out and grab this other one. This other 1050. I've never noticed those little lights like that. I can't believe I never noticed those when it turns on, those little lights light up. It's pretty sweet. It's funny too, I've been playing this game for a while, and I never really have noticed that all these little things here are actually all buttons for like your hydraulics, you know, like your linkage and the way your hydraulics move and stuff like that. So like in real life, all of those, I believe they're like this, supposed to be like the same buttons on both sides. So if you're on either side of your piece of equipment with all your hydraulic lines all hooked up and stuff like that, you control just by pushing these little buttons right here, um, like raising and lowering your hydraulics on your tractor. Is this game multiplayer? No, this game right here is not multiplayer. The game itself is multiplayer, but I'm in career mode right now. I usually do all my live stream stuff on career mode. It just makes it easy so people aren't like trying to jump into my game and do all that. Most of my stream stuff is all solo. A lot of it's all solo. Every once in a while we'll get on like my big No Man's Land. If you haven't seen any of that, Tearful, go back and check out all that. No Man's Land, we plowed the entire field. So the whole... Oh, I'm low on fertilizer too. I'm going to go fill. The whole entire map is all one field, all plowed. Plowed, lime, fertilized, seeded, all soybeans. The entire map, as big as this whole entire map, is all one field. Still working on harvesting that, but go check all that out. No Man's Land. It's called One Map, One Field. So we got a bunch of fertilizer in here still. This thing takes a little while to fill. How many days did it take? Pistol Pete, do you mean for the No Man's Land? Like getting all that grown and stuff? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, it took us about 40 hours or so. I think it said like 40 something hours, but I probably had... There's probably about 6 hours or so where I had, you know, solid help on there. But most of it was myself. Yeah, so, yeah, you said yeah. Yeah, it took probably about 48 hours or so. But, you know, I was doing all the other stuff I was doing. I was playing on this one, playing on my hard mode, on La Coronella, which is coming up. I just wish that map wasn't so, like, glitchy. All the flashing and stuff going on in that map kind of makes it a pain in the ass to show you guys. But I will be doing more of that. I love that map overall. It's just gives somebody a freaking seizure. I think this field. They will just start right here with this field. Oh, you stream? That's cool. I live stream too, but random games. That's what's up. Like, what games do you stream? And if it's on YouTube, what's your is it just your name right here that you go by on your channel? And you do vlogs a lot, Pistol Pete? On YouTube or what? Yeah, I think I'll just do the headlands on this field here, and I'm excuse me. I'll go back and I'll get everything all set up for the cedar. Start getting that over here. Shouldn't take a worker very long to knock this fertilizing out in this field. Yeah, Call of Duty. Man, I was almost thinking about doing some live stream type of stuff on Call of Duty as well. But man, I haven't really been playing it that much. I'm freaking rusty. I don't really mind you guys watching me get my ass kicked though. I'm just not that good at that game sometimes. I have good days, but I also have bad days. Some people on that game are just so freaking good, man. Besides the hackers and stuff, there's some just gamers on there that they're just so good. I'm not the worst though. I get kills, you know. Just all my streams have all been all farm sim, so I kind of like doing the old farm sim thing. It's a fun one to show, you know. You got to have a little bit of skill at it if you're trying to play like a boss, you know, whatever, operate machinery really well and do all that kind of stuff. But all in all, it's a pretty simple one, easy to show, easy to teach, you know. You don't have to worry about people camping out and sniping you from across the map or hacking or anything like that. You just kind of kick back and relax. No, you said I don't care if you're not good. You're great. You're great. No, you guys are great. It's so funny. So I set this guy up as a worker right here. I did the headlands, and now I'm gonna go get this other tractor. Let's use the fence. Oh yeah, she's ready. She sounds all beastly. It's a good one. You know, once you get used to like driving with the tracks, I like driving with this one. Let's grab the old Great Plains. Just buy seed. We'll just back this up right here. It's all filled up. That should be good. You said it sounds like she has an oil leak? No way. She's purring like a kitten. I think it's such a beast of a tractor. I really like this one a lot. I'm not like the biggest fan of tracks, but man, thing's nice. Probably have to go out this way. Great Plains is long. It's long and it has a wide ass on it. It has like the back, oops, see, the back end of it's like really wide. That's why I'm getting snagged up like a dummy here. See if I can get it off of there. Great. Back it up all the way. You guys have been seeing me play for a while. You guys see me get snagged up on all kinds of shit. Just gotta back yourself off nice and easy without getting it worse. That's what I was saying. This thing you gotta turn wide with it, and it has a wide back end. Close the covers. And then with like the tracks, it turns kind of weird too because that's sharp, but then it's so long it takes a minute for like the back half of the thing to catch up to the front. Tracks are just so touchy as well. Takes a bit to get used to it, but I love this Great Plains. You can fast farm with it, you can knock it out. Yeah, I know you do like your case. You always like your case stuff. Do you guys see a lot more case down there in Texas? What's the best tractor? You're not a good typer. The best tractor is the tractor that you prefer the most is the best tractor because like as long as it has enough horsepower to pull the equipment that you're pulling, and like everything has like a certain rating. So if you go in, for example, like cultivator, something like that, these require. You can see down there where the little engine symbol is that these require 100 horsepower. But if you get into like the bigger ones, like the flex coil, you need at least 500 horsepower. So you're looking for something more like a larger tractor that, even these large tractors only have 269. So if you're trying to pull a big something like that, you're looking more, even this Challenger here, you could like soup up the engine to 646 and the Challenger can pull it really good. Um, Even like these fence like this, you can soup them up all the way, and it's only 431 horse. So you got to make sure that's a really good looking tractor, though. I tell you what, fence my favorite, just because everybody else uses John Deere and Case and all the other stuff. So um, I like Fent. My favorite tractor right now is Fent. Um, Kloss, if you have like the Platinum expansion, Kloss makes some pretty nice stuff as well. But you can see like even if you soup this one all the way up, pay 60,000 extra, you're still not even powerful enough to pull that cultivator. So you'd want something like any of these can pull it. That starts off with 535, but you could get up to 620 with that. So you need like enough tractor to pull your piece of equipment. Like if you're doing cedar, for example, your cedar smaller ones, you got 85 horse requirement, and then you get up to your bigger like Borgalt type of stuff that comes with the Borgalt pack. You get your bigger stuff like that. You're looking at a 600 horsepower requirement. This doesn't say anything on it because it kind of just rolls with it. But you're dragging this thing through the ground, and it's 100 feet wide, 30.5 meters, so 100 feet wide. But that, I think that's the one. Yeah, that with that is what it is, right? That's the no, this one. That's the higher capacity. So it's like 430 grand, 331 grand for that setup, but you need 600 horse for that. So you're looking at a pretty large tractor. Like the 9RX is actually the one you really should. I don't even have it on here right now. The one I use for that is the Big Bud. It's like 1100 horse. But yeah, you just got to make sure you have the right equipment, and then after that, it's just like what you prefer. Oh, I don't want corn on here, right? I want to do. Do I want to do all soybeans back here for a while? Get a bunch of soybeans. Pigs will eat those. So let's get that going there. And we could fast farm like that too. Just hold down L1 and double tap X. But see, sometimes it likes to skip over little spots like that. Which sometimes, that's why I don't like fast farming sometimes. At least not with this. Because I don't like when it misses spots like that. Oh yeah, for sure, man, thank you. Yeah, if you never played and you're like into doing this kind of stuff like that, this game is very like user friendly. If you play like start from scratch or whatever, a new farmer, it'll teach you how to play the game. And then when you first start, make sure you go and do all of your tutorials. Do all your tutorials, learn how to do everything, because the tutorials will start you up with the equipment. It tells you to push whatever buttons you gotta push, and then after that you kind of know how to play. But luckily with this one, I've been playing since Farm 15, so I was able to kind of get right into doing these. I played Farm 17 on the PS4, so in this one, yeah, you do have a lot of videos. You have to watch a lot of videos, yeah. Yeah, go back and watch all my videos. I mean, I got a bunch on there. Oh, is that guy even done over there? Yeah, it looks like he finished up, but he just got parked right in the way here. Also, when you start, look, you notice that when I get into a piece of equipment, I could get into it. And like this one's all left on. The seeder's on. I get right back in and hit go, and it's ready to go still. Where if you have the automatic start, as soon as you get into a vehicle, it starts it for you. You can't leave stuff running like that. You have to turn it all back on. But it's also nice to, like, if you're in a piece of equipment, to have it quiet and to have it start up. So one thing when you start playing, you should do the where you start it up by yourself, which all you have to do is go into your settings, and it's your automatic engine start, and just make sure that's off. That's a super nice thing. A lot of people, when they first start playing, they don't think about that or don't realize that whole part. So, um, yeah, it's a good one. I'm just gonna set this worker up right here to do some fertilizing. And I didn't even check on the other worker back there to see how he was doing online. That's where he stopped. And this will stay running too, as long as we don't go too far away from it. You can leave a bunch of equipment on. Like if you're running at night, you can leave all of it on and do all your stuff you gotta do. You can leave your equipment like operating without having to be in it, you know, which is pretty nice. You can't like drive, you can't put cruise control on and drive away with it, or have it drive without you in it, but you can leave it running. And I just jumped right back in, didn't have to turn anything back on or lower it or do anything. It was all still running. And right now I am doing 21 miles an hour planting this fast farm. And if I miss any little bits, because sometimes when I fast farm I'll miss little tiny bits here and there, I'll come back or not worry about it. But knowing me, I'll probably come back. Like using the tracks too on a big thing like this takes a little bit of getting used to. Like the tracks are so sensitive in the turning, and this thing, any small movement kind of is a lot. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. You kind of just got to think about what the tractor's doing more than what the seeder's doing, but making sure the seeder has enough room. What is it? Your game is at 4 hours still done? Seems like it's kind of a long download time there. How many gigs is that taking up? That was crazy tonight, you guys. You guys are at like 130 something comments or whatever on there. So man, you guys have been chatting it up on the stream tonight. I like that. Just gonna keep on running this back and forth. Ooh. See, that's what I was saying. Sometimes the tracks are kind of all over the place. But doing the fast farm with the planting, I don't mind running this. I only set workers. Yeah, you guys just hit 140 comments, which is awesome. I don't mind running this seeder just because it goes so quick. But you know, I do most of the work myself, as most of you guys know that. But I like being productive too. So if I can set a worker to do fertilizing or lime all at the same time, I can't do everything at once. So I like having workers going too to kind of multitask on stuff. No problem with hiring out some cheap labor. And like workers aren't even that expensive. You see the money going down up there, and that's because that guy is dropping fertilizer down and he's charging me for it. But I don't mind because I'm paying for it either way, and he's not emptying out my tank, you know, and stuff. If I was doing like slurry or digestate fertilization, I would totally not. I would have it turned off to where he couldn't buy, and he would just go empty, because I wouldn't want him to buy. I'd want to use like our digestate or slurry that we made. But if it's something that we're already buying, like fertilizer or lime, actually, the lime one, I really should turn that off, because the lime we're actually getting for free. I just thought about that. Most places you have to pay for lime, but on this map, the quarry up on the mountain up there, you get free lime up there. You know, I should probably start going the other direction on this now. But yeah, on this map, there's a lot more farming to go. I don't know why I picked that up. If you turn the seeder off and don't pick it up, you don't have to worry about re-engaging the fast farm. Which, like, if you get to the end, you could just turn off your seeder instead of picking it up. Because once you pick it up, once it gets raised up, you have to do the fast farm again and just turn it back on. But at the same time, you don't even have to do that either, because with like a seeder, it's not going to put seed down where it already has seed. It's like that whole area is not putting seed down because there's already seed there. Missed one little patch, but we'll make one more little pass right there and clean all the rest of that up. And we got some soybeans going down now. I can't remember if we planted over there on field 15 or not. I'll have to check that out on the map. Alright, so that field's all done. We'll get it all folded up here. Tow it on over. Helper H has completed their task. I'll see about that. Let's see how this lime guy's going too. We'll get this open back up right here though, and get it all set up so we can start doing this next one. So that will be fine right there for now. I forgot I put a little workshop out here. Fix the equipment over here instead of driving back. And it seems like he did a fine job, except he missed this whole patch. Why he did that, I don't know. So we're going to jump ahead here, do just a little bit of this, and then we're going to go back over to the field that we were just on, which is field 35. And we're going to jump over there and do our last fertilization on there. And sometimes the computers miss so much. Sometimes I do too. Not as much as them though. Sure is starting to get dark on this map already though, huh? It's not seasons at all, so like every day is kind of the same. Very similar, but it sure does get dark at night on this map. Alright, so there's all that. Well, looks like he missed a little bit here on these edges. I should go run down and make sure he didn't miss any on the other side. You crashed? What do you mean? Game crash or what? It's taking forever to find the stream. That's not good. Looks like you're back. Hey, your internet crashed. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so I cleaned up those little bits that he missed. And then we're going back here because we did the first fertilization and then we seeded. But we have to go back and do the rest of the fertilizing. I don't know why I started that so early. Fertilizer goes a ways though, it doesn't waste like that much, you know. You go a long ways. So I'm just going back around, do the headlands, and then I'll set a worker back to finish all this up again. But you see why I do the headlands, because I didn't do the headlands on the last field that we were just doing over there, and it missed the spots. So if you go around, you do the headlands, the worker kind of cleans up the rest, and that's all good to go. But they always like stop like prematurely on the edges or whatever, and kind of don't really do that good of a job. But they can run the equipment while you're running a different piece of equipment, so they get most of it done, and then you kind of always have to come up and clean up after them. Every once in a while you get lucky though. Yeah, it's always good to do the headlands. This is my favorite tractor, by the way. You're asking what the best tractor is. I don't know what the best one is, but this is like my favorite one to drive. The old Fent 1050. The 1000 Vario is what it says, but this one's a 1050 here. Real nice setup. Really nice to drive. Good visibility out of it, good mirrors. But all in all, it's just like my favorite one to drive. Not the most powerful, but it hauls almost everything that I want it to haul around. I forget how many horses this one has. But they're speaking of horses, these two tractors I'm using out here right now, these two Varios, these 1050s are my favorite, and they're my workhorses. They do most of the work. It's almost 2 for you, yeah, for sure, man. It's getting late. I appreciate you being on here, though, Pistol Pete. I know sometimes it's hard for you to be on the streams with us, even though you're a moderator. But I appreciate you being on here tonight. Hopefully Wolf comes out with some more videos as well. Oh yeah, Tearful, make sure you go on and check out Irish Wolf Gaming. Set him up as a worker here. But yeah, Irish Wolf Gaming on YouTube. He also does live stream stuff. Him and I do stuff together all the time, so. Not all the time, actually. Recently, we haven't been doing that much stuff together, but we have videos on there of him and I on like Lone Oak and Welkers and different stuff like that. So go ahead and check out all his stuff too. He has Mass Effect and Andromeda on there, World of Warships on there, a few other things that he's doing. Yeah, make sure you check out his channel. Give him some thumbs up and some views on there as well. Wonder what he's up to right now. Your internet is so bad it crashed again. That sucks. Can you put it in the chat? With Irish Wolf Gaming? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. Yeah, make sure you check him out. He has some fun content. Yeah, I'm glad we got 6 people on here right now. Sorry it's all late, you guys. Is that worker gonna figure it out? Looks like he is. Oh man, look at this worker up here. I was gonna check on him a while back. I should have already done that, because look at, he's all up in the fucking trees. Getting my 1050 all stuck in here. What is he doing? Well, at least he was doing some lime back here, but it's crazy he was all up in the trees like that. That's why it's always good to do your headlands for your workers. He said no, they left. Oh yeah. Oh, they were there for a sec. I don't mind people dropping in from time to time to see what we're doing, you know. Oh, there's 2 people back again. Like, you know, it fluctuates. People watch, people don't watch. You know, it's cool. But you know, we get a lot of people like going back and rewatching the videos and stuff later on too. So, you know, if you're not following along with the live stream, no problem. Go back and watch all them videos. Drop a thumbs up on all of them. You can always still go back and comment on all those videos as well. I'll do my best to reply to your comments. Back in the day when I have all my other videos on there, I did such a terrible job at replying to comments. I have so many comments on there from my other type of videos that I was doing. Oh, you subbed to his channel? That's cool. I'm glad you did. He has some fun stuff on there. But like I was saying, I had a bunch of other people following my channels, and I had a lot going on in my life where I wasn't really on YouTube that much anymore. And this is like, 5 years ago, to where I was not responding to any of my people on there, and I felt really bad about that. So as I start to work on my channel more, um, it's not all about me making videos. It's about you guys watching my videos and enjoying it just as much. So um, I really want to make sure that I communicate with you guys and I answer questions and any kind of things like that. So I want to be more involved this time. It also makes it a lot cooler to live stream. I didn't do any live stream stuff before. I made videos and then I posted my videos. But now all my videos on here are all live stream when they start. So um, doing that and having you guys more involved with that is it's a lot of fun. You said, "Oh yeah, do it. I'll do it." What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Sometimes, like when I'm chatting and I'm not looking down at my phone because that's all I use for my looking at my comments right now. Eventually, I'll have a computer set up with all that stuff right there. I'll be able to look at that instead of my phone. Sometimes my replies or when I look down and see a comment you guys left, sometimes it's like I'm already talking about like the next thing or whatever. So sometimes I don't catch all of them in time to where I understand what you mean. Watch every video. Yeah, you better watch every video. Just kidding. Hopefully you do though. Some of my very first ones weren't that good, but all my more recent ones, like in the past few weeks or whatever, yeah, they've turned out pretty well. Make sure you go check out all that stuff from No Man's Land though on the one map, one field, because I didn't think I'd be able to do that. I thought I was going to break the game, and we got the whole thing going. Check out my last one on that. I was plowing down a cliff, or not? Sorry, not plowing. I was harvesting, freaking down a cliff. How are we looking? I think I was harvesting like 34 miles an hour or something. Yeah, so you miss little bits in here and there. I think we'll just leave this guy out here for now. You know what I really want to do? It's getting so late out here. What I would like to do is go over here. And it's kind of a weird spot. I put my little floor mat. This is what you use to sleep. That's a mod. Like a lot of people will put it like in front of the farmhouse or by the farmhouse. I always kind of just liked putting it over here. It's kind of, you don't even notice it's there. It looks like it's just part of like the pressure washer and hose. Yeah, it's you can wipe your feet. Oh, I'm not tired, it says. I bet I'll be tired soon once I speed this time up just a little bit. I just want to see what we're going to get for all the stuff that we put into the BGA. Said dang. Dang is right. And now it is 8 o'clock. Let's see if it'll let us sleep now. But look, man, it's 8 o'clock at night. Look how dark it is. Like the sky isn't that dark. But, it's, you know, it's not that late. But it's freaking dark out. But like for you, all you guys too, I'll show you this. See how dark it is on the farm here? For all you guys that haven't seen this map yet, everything, Alien Jim put all the stuff in, so all this is already on the map here. You know, all the lights are, you can easily find all the lights. You can turn everything on, so everything has really good lights at night. These come on when you open up the door, so as the door closes, like the lights will shut off. But as you open the doors, the lights will come on, which is a nice feature. But everything has lights. These lights here underneath this, those are actually come on automatically, which I wish they had a switch as well. But those come on when it gets dark. But pretty much everything Has lights all the way around, and like all the way through too. Also, I put lights in as well. These lights come on automatically over here. I put in some powerful spotlights, so when I'm working out here at night, I can light everything up. Like daytime, those get really bright. But even like back here, these are some of my favorite lights on the map because look, they look like they're dusty. You see that? That's pretty cool, huh? Your real time is 1:57. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. Just want to show you guys a few more things. Oh yeah, also my corn headers, I store them over here. Let's see, is there a light switch back here? It's dark back here. They should have more lights on the side of this thing. But I stashed my corn headers back here for my harvesters. They just don't get in the way. I don't ever go right here. This is the dryer. So you can like turn on the dryer for your big silo here. And then this has to be on like this when you're trying to fill. So you gotta make sure that's on or that won't come out. But I love like the dusty looking, so it even moves. I like that. That's a really cool look, good effect. Yeah, all the way through the whole area, you could go through and turn all the lights on. Yeah, even like in the animal pens have lights. You know, that light on that multi-fill station comes on automatically. But like all the, you know, everything has lights on it. Everything lights up really well. So like, you know, you're doing work at night, even if it gets, you know, starts to get dark out anywhere. If you're doing work here, there's plenty of light all over the place. I will probably throw a few more of those powerful spotlights throughout. So if I really need light, I can crank up the high beams, you know. But even down here, I have not done anything down here yet. Eventually I'll get like pellets and all that stuff going down here. I do just have like, this is like the whole pellet processing area with your little silos and stuff like that over here. And they'll spit out pallets on this end. Oh yeah, let me show you. This does have good lights. Oh, that's the door though. The light switch will come on. Right? It's supposed to come on. Oh, the lights already on in here? I'm silly. I didn't even notice. The lights were already on in here. So yeah, the lights light up really good. I guess I left the lights on here last time. And then this one's just an empty one that I could use for storage or whatever I want in here. But no lights out here. Those lights come on automatically. I think you could also, yeah, you could turn that off too. So if you come over here by that, you could turn on the beam or like you would load. But you turn it off. It looks more realistic when it's off. Let's see if we're tired yet. I want to just see what we, Oh, you're in Oklahoma? You got hit by that hurricane? Yeah, that's crazy. I hear the weather's been freaking bad down there right now. We'll go over here to our little sleeping mat. And we're still not tired. What is up with that? Man, we have to wait until, like, what, 10 o'clock? To get tired? Let's see what all of our... I wonder how much our stuff is going up while we're on 120 times, because I haven't been playing this one at that kind of rate yet, you know? Even like their slot pile is just going to be growing like crazy too, probably. I'm surprised that's not going up faster than that. But I'm sure the poop pile is going up really fast. Good, not too fast either. I don't like when it starts getting like out of hand, you know? Because sometimes it is nice to speed it up throughout the day. Get them going. Look how much manure's already here in the cows. Theirs will go up the fastest. What I should go down here and do though, real quick. I gotta mow this grass too. This grass is ready. I'm gonna start dropping fertilizer on this grass too. But what I need to do is clear out a couple of these little pallets here. I got all these pallets of wool I have to take in, but as long as I clear them off of this little trigger here, then it should be okay. Yeah, with this here Z pack, you got this view. I'm actually gonna slow the time down here real quick. So you got this view, which is inside, which isn't too bad in this one. You still kind of got tunnel vision. Normally, in real life, you'd be able to lean forward and kind of look up over the wheel more to see where your forks are going. But with this here Z pack, the view is right here on the forks, which is pretty sweet because you could like get all the way in here and kind of tell where your forks need to be. It's a little close, but sometimes you can't get the view close enough to your forks. Oh yeah, also, let's see what button it is. Oh yeah, see that could go in or out, which is nice. But sometimes it just doesn't like to grab, man. Sometimes the pallets just don't like getting picked up, I don't know. And I drive a forklift in real life all the time, so I know how to use forks pretty well. I drive a forklift almost every day at work. Not my main job, I just build cabinets and stuff like that. Much more basic description of my job. What I actually do is build all this super custom cabinetry and stuff like that, and cash wraps are called, for Nike and for Adidas and for other stuff. So I work on stores that are like in New York and Chicago and Philly and, you know, all over Canada and out of the country, other places and stuff. So our company is a smaller company, but we build whole Nike stores, metal, powder coat, plastics, lights, all that stuff. I'm always messing with new stuff. I'll go ahead and grab this one too. I always thought it'd be, where do I work? The place I work is called Steel Lab. One word. We have a full metal shop, and then I'm a lead builder in the wood shop side. I love like solid woods, but we do a lot of very custom laminate and solid surfaces and acrylics and all the different cool, very expensive, very rare materials that Nike wants, because Nike has a crazy amount of money. Adidas is a little bit more relaxed on their design aspects and price of materials. If you can't get it, if it's hard to get, like an unobtainium hard to get, that's what Nike wants all their stuff to get made out of. Is your phone watching? Yeah, my phone's watching probably. That's probably who one of the other people is watching. Oh man, they're messy down here. I gotta come clean all this grass up. They're doing good though down here. So at least I moved some of the wool. So how many pallets do I have? I've not taken any wool in yet since I've had the sheep down here. But we got all these pallets we gotta take in. So pretty soon we'll get like the step deck over here. I think I have that DO24 flatbed. We'll get them all stacked up on there and do a load pretty soon. I'm not sure what the price is going for that. You want to be a firefighter, like a structural firefighter? Like drives around in a fire truck and puts fires out of buildings? Because that'd be cool. I'll just actually leave that right there. Yeah, I did wildland firefighting a while back, years back. That was a lot of work, hiking way up in the mountains doing wildland firefighting. I'm young, 8 more years. Man, it's been, oh man, since I was in school. I never went to college. I only went to high school. I still wouldn't mind going back and doing college courses and stuff like that. I just went from high school right to working. I was actually working in high school, so I did that, working, and then finished up high school and started working more. Work. I've been building cabinets for 15 years, journeyman level builder. I make pretty good money. I'm only 34 years old, but I've been building for a long time. Most of my life I've been building. Not you're in seventh grade, but you're mature. Yeah, for sure, man. You know, there's a lot of you guys that are your age that you know, it's like it's such a big difference. Like either you're, you know, your guys' age, um, you know, between like 10 and 15, 16 years old, either you guys are like super smart and like mature for your age and want to do all this like work and grown up type of stuff or whatever. And then there's like all the people that are just don't want to do any of it, or lazy, or just like man, kind of like whiners and stuff. So you know, the guys like you that actually like to have fun and kind of like more, you know, more mature for your age. I like that. My son is 13, and you know, one of my sons is 13, and he's pretty mature for his age too. Oh yeah, that's what I was like. What was I gonna do? Sometimes I get all sidetracked talking and stuff. I'm just gonna speed this up right here. We are gonna jump into midnight, and we're gonna see how much money we made off that first load, first couple loads down there. And look at that, we got 204,000, almost $205,000. What was the property income from? Huh. I'm not sure what that property income was from, but I'll take it. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We'll lower that back down. So we did really well. We had a lot of purchases there. We had land purchases, construction costs. Oh, that's why I did sell some land there as well. So we were up yesterday. We were up $419,000 for the day. But you can see it was like a million down. But we're not even that many days into it all. So it's like we're a million down, a mil point two down, 472,000 down. Yesterday we're up. We're in the, it should be green. It should be in the green right there. We are at $419,000 for yesterday. Just started off today with what we put in there yesterday, and that was 204,000 bucks. Right? Isn't that what it was? Yeah, biogas 204,000. See, it doesn't say. That's all that it says that we made that day. I don't know where the property income Saturday. Oh, you know what the property income is? I know what the property income is. It's from all those greenhouses that we had going. So we had stuff looks crazy at night. So we actually have that greenhouse going. There's water and fertilizer in there, so that gave us good money there. And then, oh yeah, look at it. There's our corn. All of our corn that we planted last time popped up. I have to get in here and fertilize this stuff before it goes too far, but that's all corn there. And what do we put on 15? Must be soybeans or something like that on 15 here. But then if we go down here, it's hard to see all this stuff. It's not that hard to see in the main farm area. Look how bright all this is. Those spotlights light up good. But if we go buzz down here, there is this whole area with lemons. So they're going good. It's loud. Sorry if it's so loud. But yeah, this whole area, we have manure here, which is accepting it, and then all the water goes here. But yeah, we got lemons, so those lemons were going all day. So that's pretty cool. I like how you can see them pretty well at night. Alright, so I was wondering what the property income came from, but Of course, it's from my greenhouses. You guys don't have that many friends. I don't have that many friends either. I do. You know, I have a bunch of friends, I guess. Um, but not that many I really hang out with. A lot of my friends now are people from work, stuff like that, which is good because a lot of look at the pig's sleeping. Look like they're all dead. This one's the only one. Last man standing right here. He's like, fuck that. I'm gonna get all the food while you guys are all sleeping. They're all tired. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh, I left the dryer going on over here. You don't actually need that on. It's just kind of cool. But hell yeah. So it's probably going to end it for tonight. Well, we'll get a bunch more going. I really appreciate you guys all being on here. Especially you've made a few people here. You guys all know who you are. You guys did like almost 200 comments tonight on there. So that was quite a lot. I really appreciate the chitter chatter and stuff like that. And you guys are all keeping it all positive. Yeah, 197 is where we're at right now. Do a few more so we get over 200 on there. But yeah, make sure you guys drop thumbs up, please. I really appreciate all the thumbs up. I really appreciate all the positive comments and all the positive feedback. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. There's going to be a lot more to come on this one. This is Sussex Farms, if you're wondering which one this is. I got La Coronella hard mode coming up. I'll probably end up doing that one next. It's been a little while. I really apologize. Ooh, 200, 201. You guys are so funny. I really apologize for how long it's been going between each stream. Maybe not so much each stream, but each stream for each episode. I want to do it consistent where you guys can follow along and not like forget about what we did. I want to keep it more like on a consistent thing. So I know I was doing a lot of different stuff. Um, 200,000 subs, let's get there. Yeah, for sure. Well, as you guys notice as well, my subscriber count has been going down. And not like drastically. I had almost 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm down to like 949 or 948 or something. It's a different demographic that I got all of those subscribers based on. So for everybody out there that was already my subscriber, on a different note, I did grow videos for growing marijuana. Now I'm doing growing on Farm Simulator. So it's big difference. So everybody who's still subscribed to me, I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as well. There's a lot more to come. It's a super fun game, super relaxing to play, and all that stuff. So, like I said, we got more on Sussex Farms, more on the Coronella. We got more on cows. We still have to go on No Man's Land to finish plowing that one giant field. If you guys have not checked that out, yeah, you said I was at 960 and now I'm at 949. Like I said, I appreciate all those 949 people that are still there. But yeah, go ahead and check out that No Man's Land. That is a um, super awesome deal that we're all doing over there. I'll have to get a few of you guys on there to help me finish up the old harvest. I think we're at like 600,000 or 700,000 liters of soybeans we've done so far, and there's a lot more to go. So, yeah, for sure. Pistol Pete said yes, I had fun. I stayed the. You stayed theory the whole time. I think you said you were gonna say you stayed the whole time. The whole stream this time is what you said. Yeah, you subbed. Yeah, thanks, Tearful. I'm glad you're on there, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Um, you were 3 minutes late. Yeah, from the starting of the stream. Well, man, I'm glad you found it. Make sure you share. Make sure you tell all your friends. We got a bunch of stuff going on. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get the content more dialed in. Um, but yeah, you guys got to help me get the content more dialed in. Pistol Pete, I appreciate you being my moderator and all that fun stuff. The more people get on, the more I have more consistent followers. Being on the thing on the channel and stuff, you could also become a moderator as well. Irish Wolf is a moderator on my channel as well. Um, so yeah, lots of fun and lots more to come. Appreciate you guys all being here, and I will see you most likely tomorrow night. Tomorrow will be Sunday, so I'll probably try to do an earlier stream. I do have to work Monday, so yeah. You're. Oh, you said how? You talking about moderator? I just gotta, trust your judgment call on here, and then make you a moderator on my channel if that's what you're asking. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Saturday or Sunday morning, depends on how you look at it. Um, you guys peace out and have a great night. See you next time.